Hi everyone, my name is Sonja and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an army green cut crease kind of eye look using the new Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. I'm in love with this palette. It's so freaking beautiful. You get so many colors. I especially love these bottom two rows. They just give me like so much inspiration, and this red, I just like, it calls out to me. I don't know what I could possibly do with that, but I'll figure it out. But today we're going to be focusing on these colors over here, and so hopefully you like this look. Alright, so I already primed my eyes using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, so I'm going to go ahead and set that using the color Bear, which is the first transition shade right here. And to set that, I'm just going to be using an AOA Studio High Def E101 brush. And I'm just packing that on top of the primer. Okay, next I'm going to go in with a Crown Brushes blending brush, and I'm going to be using the transition shade called Canvas, which is the one right next to Bear, the second darkest one. And I'm just going to start building that in the crease a little bit. I didn't want too strong of a crease color over here because I want to use the greens in the crease. So slowly just build that up a little bit until you get it to where you like it. And just make sure it's nice and blended with that Bear color. Alright, next I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller blending brush. And I'm going to start with this color, Fickle. It's a weird name. And that's this green color right here. And I'm just going to start slowly putting that into the outer crease on top of where I put the transition shade. I'm like praying that they don't mix together and turn extremely muddy, which I could see happening between a green and brown. It would just turn more brown, you know? But start slowly building that in there. It is starting to get a little muddy right here, actually. Now I'm going to go in with an even smaller blending brush and use that same color and just start building it up. I should have called it Pickle. Why Fickle? It is getting a little muddy where I had more of the transition shade, but I think that might be okay because we're going to go in with the darker green anyway on the outer edge.
Hopefully not all the way down.
And I'm just going to go back in with that first blending brush. I'm going to wipe it off a little bit on a dry makeup wipe and just try to like buff those two colors so it gets a little less muddy. Okay, and now going in with an even smaller blending brush than the other three, I'm going to go in with the deeper green shade called Pine, which is this shade right here. This one. And I'm going to tap off the excess and start putting that on the outer crease. And just using the two brushes that I used Pine and Fickle with, I'm just gonna go ahead and use those to further blend these together. Blending is very, very, very important when it comes to a cut crease because it can easily look really muddy or really messy if you don't blend enough. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind. I'm filming this during a blizzard in New York, so... Okay. So I'm just going to go back in with the middle size blending brush, and I'm going to go in with Fickle again and just build it up some more in here because I feel like I blended away a lot of it, and this is my favorite green color in the palette, so I really want it to stand out.
And I'm just going to really work that into the inner crease. And now
We're going to go ahead and cut the crease. I have a really weird method when it comes to cutting my crease. I use these ultrafine Q-tips. They're called MA102 Ultrafine. I'm pretty sure my mom just bought these off eBay or Amazon, but they're like these felt tip Q-tips with like an ultra fine tip, and it just works really well with concealer to cut out any crease and whatnot. So I'm just going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It doesn't matter what shade it's in. I'm just using Sand. And I'm just going to start carving out my crease. And I'm going to go ahead and set that just using some translucent setting powder. I'm just using the Kat Von D one. And I'm going to go back in with that first brush that we used to set the eyelids. And be sure to do this before you conceal both eyes because this can dry up and get wonky real quick and crease and just get ugly. And now I'm just going to do the same thing to my other eye. This eye came out so much better. But it's okay, once we put on liner and lashes, you won't really be able to tell the big difference. Okay. Now we're going to be going in with the last green shade, which is the shimmery one called Inspire. This shade right here. And we're just going to put that all over what we just set using a wet flat top brush. And I'm just going to spray mine with water. Oh, so pretty. And you're just going to follow the line that you made with the concealer, and if you have a thin and flat top and off brush, it won't really give you a problem.
But just be very careful.
And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, now to define the cut crease even more, I'm going to go in with the Shop Miss A Olive Green liquid liner, and I'm going to just put that right in the crease to make it defined, more defined, that it is an actual cut crease, not just some unblended mess. In person, this looks like almost the same color as the Inspire color, so I'm gonna go over it in glitter in a little bit. Okay, and while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my top liner, and I just use the NYX matte black liquid liner. Okay, now that my wings are on, super off fleek, I need a new liner. I'm a hot mess. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some glitter into this crease, like I said I would. I think it's gonna make it just pop and look really nice. I love a good glitter cut crease. And this is just the e.l.f. Copper glitter liner.
I'm just putting that over where I put.
This stuff takes a while to dry, so be careful to keep your eyelids like down and low if you choose to use the e.l.f. one, just so that it doesn't get like up here, down here, you know. You don't want to make a mistake like that at this point, because glitter is a pain in the butt to clean up. Alright guys, now I have the glitter on. I'm going to let it dry for a little bit, and I'm going to pop on some mascara and lashes, and then we're going to come back and match a lip to it. Alright guys, mascara and lashes are on. These are just a pair of Ardell lashes. I can't remember the name of them right now. I'll make sure to leave them in the description box down below, but they're very long, but they're like spaced out, so you can still see everything that's going on behind them. That's why I love them so much. And for lips today, I'm going to be going in with Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the color CHI, which is their collaboration with Crease. Just spilled it all over my hand somehow. And just gonna set it using some all-nighter setting spray. Alright guys, and this is the final look. A nice green glittery look, perfect for birthdays, being extra, going to a party, whatever you want. I like it a lot actually. I love greens, especially with brown eyes. I think that it just makes brown eyes look so beautiful. But yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram. My @ is @Makeupbysonjax, Sonja with a J. And if you have any questions or comments, please make sure to leave them. I always like feedback and everything. Let me know what you thought of this look. Yeah, thank you. Why am I so awkward?